I'm the Dungeon Master from Keep It on the Table. We are making videos for the character creations, our player characters that we are be playing in our new long campaign that we are going to be streaming 12 to 4 p.m. Pacific time every Sunday. So without ado, I'll let Casey take it away with this character, Gavin Renwald. Tell us about Gavin Renwald.
Oh, so my name is not Casey, it's Gavin.
Gavin, tell us about yourself.
Well, Gavin, my name is Gavin Renwald. I'm new to this city that I'm currently in, but I'm new to most cities because I don't stay there very long. Because there's just so much to do in the city. So, but like actually they gave me a job to go somewhere else. I'm a half-elf. My dad was an elf. Sure. And my mother was, I'm assuming, a human. But I might have a half-brother out there somewhere that's half something else. Who knows? My dad was a ladies' man. More so than me, but I'm still a ladies' man very much. I don't try as hard though. Because I don't have to. My dad had to try really hard. Naturally. But I digress. I have a lot of energy and magic flowing in me. I can, just like thunder and storms just kind of burst out of me. When my eyes glaze over and I get angry, it's hard to do right now. See? But yeah, generally pretty thunderous when I actually have to fight. I don't fight a lot though. I mean, I like to do new things and try new things, but I mean, if those things are what I would classify, and most people would classify as evil, I fight. And when I fight, it's loud. A lot of thunder, lightning. Yep. So I also have my trusty crossbow. Hand crossbow. That I use when I don't want to cast a spell. Yeah. Any other questions about the magnificent Gavin Renwald?
So, what's your relationship like with your father?
I didn't know him very well. He was not around too much when I was a youngster. He didn't teach me any of the magic that he knows. But yeah, he I don't know where he is now. He's gone again. So he was wandering a lot, and occasionally he'll come back. But yeah, he's gone now. I'm sure I'll run into him one day. And
so, is there anything out in the world that you're fearful of?
I mean, not so much like for fear's sake. I mean, I'm a little wary of some new things that I try. Just, what actually I'm afraid of? The same old stuff. Monotony. The same every day. How do people do it? Oh my god. So I don't like to do that. That's kind of frightening to me. Is dying and not trying everything. But that's probably one of my biggest fears.
Alright. What about the giant that your father had a relationship with?
I don't know much about her. I'm sure she's cool. I've heard she doesn't like the Renwald name, so I'm a little wary around giants, because if she was higher up in the giant city, she could have made it an ordinance in their city to despise half-elves and elves alike. So I think anything with pointy ears they don't prefer, maybe because of my dad. Causing trouble wherever he goes. I don't cause trouble. I fix trouble. And try new things.
Alright. So, you've actually been contracted by an owner of a good store, Martin Garrick.
I don't shop there often. I go to new stores all the time.
Different goods does contain.
But it's also a
items,
chain.
But it is a chain.
They have the same stuff. Goods is here. Goods in Lothan. Goods. They're all the same. there's other stores that come to mind that are the same, but
Junk.
yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah, all those, it's all the same stuff. So I go to places that like, you know, kind of have more handcrafting and I can see them make it, or it's something with like a special jewel in it, you know, things that you know that it was made with heart. And you can always find something new there as well.
Yeah, plenty of places like that. Plenty of cities. Tradesmen and artisans work hard at their crafts. So you've been contracted by Martin Garrick to go to Phrygia, the city in the clouds, to buy a bunch of herbs there and bring it back. You've actually been booked on a airship on your way back from Phrygia to Tist.
The only reason I took the job is I know I can get herbs and I can get money myself, but I've never been on an airship. And that is something you don't get to do every day.
True.
Very expensive.
Very expensive.
So this is paid for and everything?
Paid for, yes.
And I think they gave me first class tickets, right? That's my understanding.
All classes first class.
That's what I thought, yeah. So I'm expecting this to be the ride of a life. Nothing will go wrong.
So you've completed your contract in Phrygia, gathering the necessary herbs that you've been contracted to get. Mountain garlic and palma Eldith, but now it's your chance to ride on the airship. You've done the ticket that you've been given.
Am I first in line?
You are first in line.
I got there like 2 a.m.
Yep, you got there well before they were.
I know the guards very well now too. Mm-hmm. The ones that were like holding up, like they had their spears crossed.
Yep.
And I know them very well now because we've been hanging out for the last like 12 hours.
They've been telling you that they're all a part of the Sailors and Shipwrights Guild.
Oh.
So all the airships are owned by the Sailors and Shipwrights Guild.
Hmm. Seems like Monopoly.
It is a monopoly. But for now, they're the ones in control of it, and they control the destiny of it, as well as the prices. But you're the first in line. You get on the ship. You do notice that the airships are a little different from a typical ship. The sails are not nearly as big. They're not really that reliant on sails. You do see 2 big batteries built into the deck.
What if they get wet? I'm gonna ask the guard. What if they get wet?
That's completely fine. These store magical energy.
Oh. Where do you get the energy from?
The energy is from either nature, so a lot of nature magic goes into this, or we do get mages to pump in different types of arcane magic as well.
So if I could cast arcane magic into the battery, it would charge it?
It would charge it.
And we could fly for a longer time?
Yes, if someone was to continually pump enough magic. It takes a lot of magic though.
Okay. This is really cool. Where are the sails?
Well, there's not really sails in the back.
Is there a rudder in the back?
Yep.
How does it steer?
It steers with the rudder, and if you turn.
Is there a captain?
Yes, there's
What's his name?
His name is Marcus Tevin.
Marcus Tevin. Can I meet him? And do I get to sit in the captain's quarters and meet the captain?
You do get to have dinner with
yes!
the captain.
What's the food?
Roasted boar.
Right. I've never had roasted boar before. This sounds amazing. I would love to eat more of this roasted boar. So
you get to have conversation with the captain. Call him Captain Cousin.
This is why it's important to be first in line for anything that you do, especially if it's the first time you've done something.
Well, you certainly have made an impression on all of us.
This is so much fun. Can I do anything? Can I help out or anything?
No. We wouldn't want to get.
Can I steer the ship?
No, I think.
I will not steer it too much. I just want to can I put my hand on the wheel?
Sure.
Can I steer it a little bit?
All right, 1 or 2 minutes. And then immediately he almost puts it back. were off by one or 2 degrees.
I've now been an airship captain.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do with the airship?
Is there a bow?
There is a bow.
Are the ship terms the same?
Yep. There's starboard and ports. Starboard is the right, port is left. There's the bow and the stern, all the main ship. It does appear to be almost like a normal ship, with the exception of the 2 big.
Is there a
cabins.
center mast, just no sails?
There is center mast, and there is small sails. You do see at the top, though, built into the mast is actually a lightning rod. So keep it on the table. Where normally there's a crow's nest at the very, very top of the main mast is actually just a lightning rod. One of the smaller masts, because there is two sets of smaller masts beyond this. One of the smaller masts does have what is typically the crow's nest in the front.
Okay. Can I climb it and get in the crow's nest?
You can.
I'm going to do that.
They will actually attach a rope to you so you don't, fall off.
So when I get to the top, I'm going to look out and see if I can see any land or anything and wave to the captain.
Yep.
Captain! Captain Marcus! And then wave down to him.
Who's that again? Oh. Okay. Gavin Renwald.
It's me! The other captain! Remember? I steered! And then we'll turn around and stop waving and look at the other guards and get their attention and wave to them.
They wave.
And I'm trying to keep looking out
this
with
cannot
the
take
wind
off
blowing
quick enough.
through my hair. The wind is blowing.
Yeah. So the ship departs, and you actually.
Oh wait, it hadn't departed yet?
The guards were still there before, still loading and unloading the ship.
Alright, so now the wind is blowing in my hair.
So now you're up in the crow's nest.
See, I told you I get excited with new stuff. I already had dinner with the captain the morning before the ship.
You stored an anchored ship.
And I turned the
steered
I steered it
while
before
it
we
was
even took
anchored,
off.
yeah.
So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And now it's gonna be moving, right?
Now it takes off.
I'm gonna go up to the crow's nest again when it's moving
Mhm.
and look out and see if I can see anything.
What you see is you are flying over land initially.
How
in the
high
first
is it
hour.
flying?
It is high. It's pretty high. You're definitely 2,000 feet above the land and water. You know that if someone was to fall off, most likely they would die.
Unless they can fly.
Unless they can fly. Or turn into an animal that flies.
Alright.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No, I think you enjoy your airship trip down to Tist, and then you take a boat over to Alnine, where you've been agreed to take the boat to Lotham from there.
Okay.
Alright. Thanks.
Alright.